Yo guys, it is Captain Thorpe here, and welcome back to the Premier League prediction series. It is game week 20, and today I have a very special guest. I have BenHB, who's making his second appearance of the series. Beforehand, he's appeared on BenHB channel in a 13-6 defeat, but I'll be looking to put that right today against myself. And if you haven't checked out his channel already, please go and do so and subscribe. It's a relatively new channel. He's got loads of videos on there already though, so please go and check those out once you watch this video. But today it is about the Premier League predictions. So let's have a look at the league table so far. I have been the first player to hit a ton with 102 points from 10 games. BenHB is in second place, having played 11 games with 93 points. Goes to the Stars in third with 85 points from 10 games, and the guests of course are in last with 7 games played and 62 points. But last week, TK Baggies has put the guests right back on track with 22 points in the 22-8 victory over BenHB. That is a ridiculous score. Before that, Ghost Masala had the record with 19. I had a 17 and a 16. 22 from TK Baggies is something quite special. Let's move on to the head-to-head between me and the guests. So I've beaten all the guests I have played so far, albeit that's only 2, Spag and Dazza. I've averaged 13 in the last 3 games compared to the guests 10.7, so I am in form, but of course that average does include the 22 of TK Baggies last week, so if Ben can keep that alive, that will be incredible for the guests. And they have a higher percentage of perfect scores than all players except myself. So all these are kind of looking in my favour, but I still have that streak of getting a single figure game, double figures, single figures, double figures, blah blah blah. It's still alive today, and today I'm due for a single figure, so maybe this will be a chance for BenHB to cash in and collect the guest's second consecutive victory. This is how the point system works. The correct score will get you 5 points, the correct result will get you 2 points, and can choose one fixture to collect double points on. So without further ado, let's get into it, and we start with a 3 o'clock kickoff, Spurs versus Wolves. And we both think the Spurs are going to win this one. BenHB has gone with a 3-0 victory. I've gone with a 2-1. Although Spurs are in incredible form, 11 goals in the last 2 games. Harry Kane playing well, coming Son firing, and Eriksen playing well. Mora's getting a bit of form. Dele Alli, they've got some quality players in that team, and I think that they will win. But I can't see them getting as many goals this time, because I think Wolves will be looking to try and put their record right at the moment. They only managed to draw against Fulham. They lost to Liverpool. They'll be looking to try and bounce back, and I think they will go for it. They will be able to score a goal past Spurs. I think Spurs' defence isn't as good as their attack, but I still do think that Spurs do have too much for Wolves. So I'm going with a 2-1 to Spurs, and HB is going for a 3-0. Right, Liverpool versus Arsenal is the 5:30 kickoff today. We both are in agreement. We've both gone with a 3-1. Arsenal start games pretty poorly. I think Liverpool will be able to cash in and get 1 or 2 goals in that first half. I won't be surprised if Arsenal got on back, as much as Anfield is an absolute fortress. Van Dijk and Alisson just making it so hard to get past and score past. I still think Arsenal will be able to get maybe 1 goal. So maybe a Aubameyang, because he's on fire at the moment. I won't be surprised if he managed to bag himself a goal. But that being said, Liverpool should be able to get 2 or 3, maybe even 4 goals past Arsenal's relatively shaky defence and get a comfortable victory at Anfield. Keep ourselves top of the table and keep that undefeated streak alive. We've both gone with a 3-1 to Liverpool. Right, moving on to the Sunday's games on Super Sunday. Kicks off with Palace versus Chelsea. We both think Chelsea are going to win. BenHB has gone with double points on Chelsea to win 2-1. I think Chelsea win 2-0. Chelsea aren't in incredible form, but they are a decent team. Palace, apart from the 3-2 routing over City, they are struggling to score with a 0-0 draw in the week. So I think that Palace will lose this game, but Chelsea won't wipe the floor, and Palace are a good enough team to not concede too many goals. However, that being said, I still think Chelsea will win. We're both gone with 2 goals scored for Chelsea. I think they'll get a clean sheet. BenHB thinks Palace will get a single goal, but Chelsea should be walking away with the 3 points. Let's move on to game 4, Southampton versus City. And we both think City are going to win this one. BenHB thinks they will absolutely trash Southampton. 3-0 he's gone with. I've only gone with a 2-1 though. City have lost the last couple of games. They've lost to Leicester. They've lost to Palace. They're not in good form at the moment at all. And Southampton have won the last couple of games, including a 3-2 over Arsenal. That being said, I think City will just about have too much for Southampton, so they should be able to walk away with a 2-1 victory. I don't think they're going to wipe the floor with them like BenHB thinks. I don't think City are really in the form to do that, but Pep should be able to drill a bit of firepower into the team, and they should just about have enough to walk away with the points against Southampton. I've gone with a 2-1, BenHB has gone with a 3-1. Man United v Bournemouth is the last game of the day. We've both gone with a Man United victory. I've gone with a 3-0. BenHB's gone with a 2-0. I have put my double points on Man United to win 3-0 against Bournemouth, which is mental. I never thought I'd be saying that. United to win 3-0. I've been putting my double points on, but they are playing well at the moment, undoubtedly. They won 5-1 and 3-1 under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, the new manager. And yeah, there's a better feel around the club Man United at the moment, and I think whilst they're still playing the small teams, they will continue to destroy them, especially considering Bournemouth are in pretty awful form at the moment. However, my theory is that when United come up against a strong team, an attacking team, maybe a Liverpool, maybe City, Spurs, when they come up against one of those, they're going to get absolutely destroyed, because they're going to try and play their own expansive football. They're going to feel all confident. They will get torn apart by a big team, and then they will start feeling pretty awful about themselves again, and then they'll probably sink into their old habits. But until that happens, I think they will continue to get some good results against the small teams. So 3-0 for Man United. I'm confident that will happen. BenHB also thinks that United will be able to do the business. So those are our predictions. Let me know what your predictions are in the comments down below. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and like the video. Please go and check out BenHB's channel as well and subscribe to there. And yeah, that should be that for today's video. Hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you guys later. Adios.